How's it going, everybody? Today we're going to tie the Fry Alevin used on trout rivers that have successful hatches. So I wouldn't attempt trying to tie this fly for rivers that do not have successful trout hatches. So keep that in mind when you fish this fly. Very early spring, late winter, depending on the river, when the hatches are successful is when you'd use this fly. You could look at the recipe attached to this video, so I'm not going to go through that. But put your hook on. Helps to have a smaller vise as well. This is a very small pattern. So put your thread on. Put yourself a decent thread base. Reel your tag in. Work your thread up. And get your white bucktail. Tie this on the sparse side as well. Try not to be too thick on your bucktail when you tie it on. This is actually the bottom side of the fly. And twice the length of your shank. Take your time. And a couple loose wraps, then tighten down on it. And work that all the way to the back. Actually, where it starts to turn is when you'll stop. Bring that to the front again. About a 1/4 inch on the front is where you stop. Flip your vise and then get your green Flashabou. 2 strands only. Then I'm going to wrap this around. I actually keep these separated. I'm tying this back, and I'll work this to the back. And cut each side different lengths. I actually run that a little shorter than the tail of the fly. Then I bring that back to the front to the same spot. Then I give my olive. Of course, you could change these colors up, but generally speaking, these are the colors that I use. They seem to be the most successful. And on your olive bunch, just a little thicker. Just a little thicker, not too thick. Now I'm going to tie that in. Careful of the hook point. 2 loose wraps, then tighten it up. And work that to the back. All the way back to the same point. Bring that to the front. Turn my vise again. Of course, if you don't have a rotary vise, it's not a big deal. Just turn the hook. Then I'm going to get some bead chain. Now on this bead chain, I like to use black. If you ever look up a picture of an Alevin, you know, the eyes are always black. You can also vary these weights too, depending on the depth that you want to fish. And tie this in with cross wraps. Level that out. And give yourself some under wraps, just kind of like the way you do a clouser. go to the middle of this, what I'm calling the body here, okay? And I get my yarn. I keep the full length too, just makes it easier to deal with and negotiate. And when you do this wrap here, it's just like doing an egg pattern here. Put about 5 wraps there, and then I'll put some wraps on either side of this just to stabilize it. Then on the front here, almost done. Now I'm going to whip finish this. Tie that in. I'll pull up on this real tight. This is the egg sac of the fry. Just like that right there. Then I do glue it, epoxy it. That is about it. It's a pretty simple tie. And don't break your thread. I use a pretty light thread on this, so be careful of that. And there you go. That's the Fry Alevin trout fly used on trout rivers. This is the beginning of a series of flies that I'm start tying for trout, so I'm getting ready for that season this fall and early spring. That's when I like to fish these trout rivers. So there you go, the Fry Alevin. I hope you enjoy it. Hope it works out for you. Visit me at southernflymaster.com. I have these videos posted with recipes of other flies as well. Hope you enjoy.